Hey, so before I get into this, I just wanted to say that the reason I'm recording this video has nothing to do with me personally. From the beginning, I've simply wanted to give a platform and a voice to the victims who either might not have one, might not be able to get their word out there, might get their stories overshadowed, might get harassed and attacked by all the gaslighters and manipulators out there that continually deny the victims of a predator's stories and proven accounts. Over a year ago, I spoke out and asked our community to July 21st, 2020, to stand up with the victims, believe their stories, give them a voice. Don't let them be drowned out by the lies and manipulations of predators. I posted the proof of it. Most people that didn't understand the point of the video didn't even look through the proof, guaranteed. I posted the admittance and apology. Anything I ever said regarding Hashinshin was simply what he admitted and the proof from his victims. And the reason this video kind of is coming out now is because Hashinshin recently posted a video where he was requesting to be unbanned on Twitch. It was posted July 6th. He now unlisted it because now he's changed his tactic into something else, which I'll explain in a second. But yeah, this video, if you check the comments, everyone's just believing his lies and delusions, and there's thousands of comments across his videos where people are basically being gaslit and manipulated and just taking everything he says at face value, which I'll soon elaborate on. And then July 7th, he posted another video. Voyboy once again attacked me publicly, pretending to be the judge of all matters. And again, he's continuing. So basically what happened is he asked July 6th to be unbanned from Twitch. He had a sob story. He said basically 10 minutes of gaslighting and talking about how he was blackmailed and his ex and all this stuff. And sure, Hashinshin, you could honestly say whatever you want, but that doesn't get rid of your 10 plus victims that were underage girls that you were a predator towards, that you solicited for, provocative sexual pictures, had conversations with them, and I'm going to show every single one of them because this man is still trying to act like he's innocent. He's trying to create a Voyboy versus Hashinshin drama. He did this July 22nd, 2020, after I posted my Staying with Victims video that I had to turn the comments off of because his YouTube and his Discord were constantly brigading, telling me to kill myself, harassing the victims that were mentioned, like all this disgusting stuff. And he's basically just trying to create as much confusion, as much drama, and just push his narrative on YouTube as much as he can when he literally has 10 plus victims that we know about, and many that have not come forward or are not comfortable coming forward, or just are not currently around to talk about when he was a predator towards them when they were underage. So and also to clarify something, I wasn't really going to speak out about it when he asked to get unbanned until I saw Caltis, who was 15 years old when she was groomed by Hashinshin when she was 15 years old, according to her own words. I'll go into her document in just a second. But he's claiming that he got banned from Twitch in this video because of the drama and because of people lying about him, and because people like myself and Mo and I Will Dominate, for example, spoke out against him, and everyone in the league community, a lot of people in the league community spoke out against him. He's trying to basically manipulate the narrative to say he was unjustly banned. He's asking for pity. I mean, if you look through the comments, it's just people overwhelmingly supporting him because they're just taking his side. They're not looking at the evidence. They don't care about the victims. Telling the victims to kill ourselves, claiming everything is fake. It's actually insane if you just look through the comments of his videos, and also videos related to the matter on YouTube, because no one's posting videos about Hashinshin. No one's putting YouTube videos out there. He's just constantly putting out video after video over months and trying to get more people on his side. And to be honest, it worked pretty well, right? This video was really widely received, 4,000 comments supporting him, and just saying how I'm some manipulative liar trying to ruin Hashinshin and insulting the victims. It's actually pretty insane when you think about it. So let me just get into what happened. So the reason that Hashinshin was banned on Twitch is because he had sexual messages with an underage girl. Twitch, he was reported for that. Twitch looked at his messages on the platform. They can literally just click on his profile on Twitch and see the messages. And they're like, okay, yes, we can verify this on our end. This is why he was banned. This is just an excerpt of Countess Maya's conversation with Hashinshin. Hashinshin said, well, I think we need a no pants while watching me rule. Excuse me. Well, did you follow daddy's rules? What are you sick with, Maya? Hey, hey. There's just one small example that she posted. There's actually plenty more messages even on Twitch, but this is the reason he got banned on Twitch. Not because I made a video asking people to stand up with victims, not because people talked about it on Twitter, because Twitch verified that he was using the platform to prey on underage girls. So that is settled. There's no debate about that. And then I tweeted in support of her and this post, and basically shutting down his further manipulation attempt. Despite Hashinshin's nonstop lies and gaslighting, he 100% got on Twitch because he abused the platform, among others, to prey on underage girls. Calthus, who was a 15-year-old girl at the time, proven account from July 2020. And so I linked this document. I was groomed by Hashinshin when I was 15 years old, which I'll go into in a second. And I said predators should be banned off YouTube too. I generally don't understand why Twitch will deal with someone that is a proven predator and has all these victims coming forward and all these proven accounts about him, but YouTube has been, giving him a platform to weaponize and attack his victims and push his, false narratives for so long. It doesn't really make sense to me, but that's another issue entirely. And yeah, this is basically, I'm just explaining how he's posting the video asking to get unbanned, pushing his fake narrative. And this is from a conversation that I had with him in January 2021, which I'll get into later, why I even talked to him in the first place. But basically, we're just arguing. I was like, holy shit, I didn't lie about anything. I quoted your admins and victim stories. Okay, Maya was underage. Speaking about Caltus, a 15-year-old girl is underage, yes. That's a legal term, and she wasn't underage, and she messaged me and continued to message me on her own volition. So he's basically blaming the victim. He's saying that because he's saying 15 years old girl is not underage because it's a legal term. Like, it just doesn't make sense. He's basically admitting to it. I'm refuting this. I'm saying she's a minor or child. He's like, except it's not where she lived. No, if you want a legal term incorrectly, that's on you. Caltus was from Sweden, so he's basically saying that because he's in the US and she's from Sweden, and I don't even know the age law in Sweden, but 15 years old, no matter where you live, if you're a US citizen, especially who Hashinshin is, you should not be having sexual conversations, trading pictures with a girl that is 15 years old. That's just a matter of fact. And so I really truly believe that, and also another thing is, basically just asking people to not put up with these manipulations, these illusions, because to be honest, it's working. And he just came up with this complete lie. Just a few months ago, Voyboy was trying to work with someone to attack me with more fake evidence and DMs, and I was forced to go to him to show him the evidence before he went public with it. I was hoping he wouldn't have to come to this, but I will have to address this, which is absolutely complete bullshit. I literally just laughed when I saw this. I said, I was like, this is ridiculous. Ha ha ha. Shut the fuck up, predator. A girl that said she was 15 messaged me saying you took advantage of her and she was suicidal, which is true. I told her to talk to her parents and go to the police. True. Say anything you want. You are the absolute lowest scum on the earth and are grasping at straws. And then, this is all true. And then he made a video basically going through our messages where I spent hours talking to him over this, trying to see his side of the story, trying to fact check it with what the girl who said she was 15, Philippa, told me. And essentially, let me find the messages. This was in January 17. I never posted anything publicly about this. This is all coming from him. All right, I'm actually going to contact a lawyer and see things through this time. This was my limit. Not sure where it'll go, but this was too much. Best summary I can give. Person DM me, said they were 18, then said they were 15, and they'd expose unless I gave $300. They told Voyboy. They showed me the DMs with Voyboy. Nothing happened between me and this person, but Voyboy offers to go public. That's a lie. I believe now this issue is a very legal one. Voyboy is now using his public standing to assist someone in blackmailing. Complete lie. Guys, we didn't do anything. Y'all acting like I cyber fucked this girl or something. There's a reason I didn't care at all about her blackmails until I saw her DMs with Voyboy being compliant and helping her. Sorry, that's something else. So this is all just complete fabrication. I posted the messages the initial messages that I had with this girl that messaged me, to basically just show that he's just making stuff up. Like, he's just so full of shit. By the way, this is what happened with the alleged 15-year-old girl that messaged me asking for help that Hashinshin abused her in 2021. I said alleged because I cannot confirm or deny that this was true. I ended up thinking that she was acting very suspicious, trying to manipulate me to get back at him because he didn't pay her money. I think that's my end. At the end, that's kind of what I thought was the case. But I literally was just trying to give her the best advice that I could, and he's just making up more lies and gaslighting the issue. And you can read through these. It's just you know. Hashinshin made me suicidal. I sent you an email with the full story and details. I'm fleeing from Germany. I'm 15 years old. I hope you see this an answer because I'm suicide. I didn't see this till I think 2 days after, and I was just like, hey, like, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm going to just give the best advice I can. And at the time, I treated it as something real because I didn't know. And so I didn't go public about this. I didn't say anything about it. I wasn't using it to like trap Hashinshin or anything like that. And he just completely made up these stories and just continued to lie about it. And I have all the conversations between myself and her and everything. And this is not even the point, but this is partially just in like a little insight into just how much he tries to change the narrative. And if you see the video, like the tweets he posted today, let me see. So I gave Voyboy 3 days to me check his DMs and realized something. I didn't delete mine. I've been waiting maybe for him to come clean. And so we're gonna get a new video. So he posted a cutout of after he told me he was suicidal and that he was struggling and like all this stuff. I said, I'm sorry you went through that. I've struggled with depression my whole life. I've been suicidal too. I get it. Look, I don't want to argue with you, man. For Lou's case, from my perspective, a 15-year-old girl was traumatized and was in a bad place. I tried to give her the best advice I knew how and asked her to please talk to someone. I'm just going over what happened. The reason I told her to speak to authorities is so if any crimes were committed, so that they could investigate them properly and look at the facts. Based on both of your stories, I'm definitely sketched out by her version of events, and I believe you actually were trying to do the right thing here in this case. I believe you. I believe that in this one case in January, this girl contacted him. She didn't tell him that she was allegedly 15. They started flirting. Then she said she's 15, and then she tried to get money from him, all this stuff. But that doesn't have anything to do with his 10 other victims. And the fact that he has the audacity...
Hey guys, sorry to do another drama video.
Yeah, has the audacity to post this video. You know, he posted it like 4 hours ago. I woke up 2 hours ago, and I saw this, and I was getting, you know, a ton of hate messages telling me to kill myself, how much of a liar I am. And I've been dealing with this for the past, you know, year plus, and so have a lot of the victims that I've talked to. People just insulting them, threatening them, telling them they're gonna kill them, like, you know, rape threats, all this horrible, disgusting stuff. And my family has been threatened, myself. Like, it's just insane the lengths that, like, you know, 800 comments, 99% of these are supportive and just believing every single thing that he's saying. It's actually like insane.
His followers to go.
He's just creating this like fake narrative that he knows it works, because after he posted this video, response to Voyboy video, he got overwhelmingly positive reception because everyone just takes his accounts as fact and they ignore his 10 plus other victims that have literally posted undeniable proof of their accounts with him. And he's basically trying to act like he was not a predator to these underage girls. He's trying to make it seem like it's like a Voyboy versus Hashinshin drama, which is not the case. I have gained absolutely nothing from talking about this publicly. I've only been attacked, threatened. My family's been threatened. I don't even stream. Like, I don't even post videos. Like, I'm not trying to clout chase or anything like that. I'm trying to give credibility and a voice to the victims from the beginning and asking our community to stand up for the victims of this predator and from other predators, because this is absolutely unacceptable that this man has gone after all these girls, has had all these girls speak out against him. I've spoken out, other people in the community have spoken out, and he still continues to be harnessing hundreds of thousands of people to push his cause on YouTube and other platforms and Discord and all this stuff. Like, it's disgusting. It's something is obviously wrong here, and I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this for all his victims and all the victims from predators like this creep and everyone that tries to get away from the things they did and irreparably damages these girls for life. I have some of my most loved people in the world have been abused when they were younger, and it's just the most, if you haven't been there, you don't understand. Like, if you're not a victim, if you haven't dealt and seen the repercussions of someone, an older man or woman taking advantage of an underage, like, younger kid, like, please just support the victims. And I'm going to go through their stories, and I'm going to prove without a shadow of a doubt that Hashinshin was a predator to all these girls. I have no fear in saying that. I'm not going to get sued. There's nothing that is fake that has come out of my mouth from the beginning. I've never said anything that's a lie. The victims have not been lying 99% of the time. Like, there's like, yeah, he gaslights some blackmail stories, some this, his ex, like some dispute, the Hashinshin Voyboy drama, but these victims are real, and I'm going to go through every single one of them to put this matter to rest. And if there's any journalists that would like to contact me, and or the victims, any news agencies, the FBI, the police, anyone that would like to actually see the facts of this story and get to the bottom of it and show that, yes, despite all his gaslighting, despite all his blackmailing, manipulation, all his followers attacking the victims, everything here is true. And let's just go through it now. Sorry for the long rant. I just wanted to give some context and just show how everyone is being manipulated. So this is sorry, I have to find Caltus's tweet. Sorry, I quoted it. Let me find it. Sorry, I have like 50 pictures and documents open because this is not scripted. This is not an edited video or anything like that. It's literally just going through everything because there is so much evidence, so many confirmed allegations against him. I don't have to script anything. I don't have to create any narrative. Everything that you're hearing is just the truth. So Caltus tweeted July 17, 2020. I was groomed by Hashinshin when I was 15 years old. So let's go look at her tweet. My perspective and thoughts. I've decided to come forward with my past experiences with Hashinshin. We first started talking in 2017, 2 months after I turned 15. I do not wish to be known for being groomed by a popular streamer, and I'm not planning to make a statement. I'm hoping that by posting this, I'm preventing him from hurting other young girls in the future. That's incredibly brave, and Caltus has already gone above and beyond in speaking out. We chat on multiple platforms: Twitter, Twitch, Discord, and Snapchat. I know I haven't on Snapchat. If you ever re-as me, I do save all messages. So proof starts here. So this is a proof, basically just going through
I remember boys.
all of their DMs, all of their messages on Twitter, which you'll see the pictures, but it just shows that everything here is confirmed. There's no photoshopping, there's no editing going on here. This is irrefutable. This is also going through his Twitch messages with her. Hashinshin said, Maya just in her cute panties, what a perv. You're the perv thinking of it. Who said I was thinking about you and your cute panties on my lap? You're making it obvious. I think she scrolls through it. Give me a Maya pic right now, dork. Talking about Poppy. We need to no pants while watching me rule. You can put them back on later. Just disgusting shit. Never in a million years should be talking with a 15-year-old like this. And then she goes through Discord messages again. And so now I'm gonna go show some of their messages. That has been proven fact. There's no refuting this. It's true. Doesn't matter what he says. This has occurred. Sexualizing me. Hashinshin said, rubs your butt, Maya. Don't be afraid of big bro. I'm just here to make you feel good. Pervert, I'm going out in my tomato soup. Message me after you're back, little perv. Slaps your butt. Off you go, Maya. I'm not having lewd thoughts, but I mean, you do have nice legs. Hey, so busy. Ranked addict. I need more Kate. Hi, little lewd girl. Miss Busy Kate. Busy all day. Barely got to talk to you. And this is Kate Caltus. Maya, same person. Quick lunch snap. Let me make sure you're checking your phone and quick snap of your legs. Your new profile pic is so pretty. I love the legs. Message me on Discord, little kitten. You better look cute as fuck. Are you out of school already? How do I see your cute outfits then? Are you serious? What uncomfy clothes are you wearing now? What have you learned? I'm going to help you feel better after such a long day. Does that sound good? Just a little fun before sleep. There's so many messages. I called you panties to embarrass you a little. What Purry thoughts is my having? Want to trade? You're fired. Are you home? Where's my good night pick? Pick something nice. Give me your attention. Is that the most fun spot? Is Little Maya shy now? How do you come here? You're a small little girl. You need more stretches. When do I get to pet you? Kay, showing me more pics without pants. More pics. Always show me your panties, little girl. I asked for a pic. You gave me a panty shop pic. Little sis always being pervy to big brother. You'll have to show me more than so. This is confirmed. Everything happened here. These pictures are being exchanged. Did you not appeal to know about your cute panties? Talking about her underwear, and that was just one pic, mentioning her age multiple times. Soon you'll be 16, a big girl though, and she was 15 when all this happened. Haven't you been 15 forever? How's your break? Probably, what do you want then? Probably some perverted old man stuff. Kaltis said, asking for pictures and acknowledging my at the time underage friend who had similar experiences with him. Maybe, I'm not sure if I'm willing to risk it. You're always a delight to talk to, though I never seem able to trick you into giving me pics, which they obviously did exchange pictures. This is just what he's saying. You two do seem like good friends. So he's trying to coerce her into talking to another girl. Mentions how happy he is that he's not leaking anything. Well, my DMs are safe, right? Now come here and pet you. Strokes your hair gently. That's okay, little Kin. You're so cute. This is why I like you, Maya. I'm glad we're friends, you know. Get like grooming her, manipulating her. And she basically posts video proof of every single thing here. There's even more that I'll go into. But so let's just say that Kaltis was 15 years old when Hashinshin and her had this relationship. They did exchange pictures. He did sexualize her. That is proven without a shadow of a doubt. And this is something that he's been trying to sweep under the rug for the past year and manipulate and create this fake narrative that he's being, you know, everything about, like he's really trying to act like he's a victim in all of this and give no credibility to all his victim stories, every girl that he talked to, every underage victim, which is absolute bullshit and completely sick. So now let's go to Sarah, victim number 2, who was 15 years old at the time. And sorry, I just need to go through the pictures real quick. This video is not edited. This is a document basically breaking down a lot of his victims, and he has all his own narratives and stories about why everything here is fake, but it's all confirmed. Hopefully through all these victims that I'm going to go through, just because there is not a video or a voice for every single picture confirming that this is true, just put your, you know, put your thoughts at work a little bit and think, if there's all these girls speaking about him, if there's already been a proven account that we started at number 1 to show that it's irrefutable that this happened, maybe it's possible that he did all these other things too, correct? It's pretty evident if you actually put his gaslighting and manipulation and stories and lies aside, and you just look at the real victims and their stories. So this is Sarah, who was 15 years old at the time. They're just talking here. You're not useless. Would need someone. Young, hot, energetic American. Good at league. Doesn't like to go out too often. So she is apparently American. So from the US. I thought you were just an overly friendly girl. Why not include a pic? Damn, that would have worked better. You assume a girl with no pics isn't attractive. So I'm a little high on being oddly honest. It's been all right. How's your day been? So you're a young girl who thinks I'm hot. And you're a bit of a sub and interested in me. It's not a bad thing, is it? No, it's clicking for me. Damn, you're lucky you're cute. You just got one pic. I rarely take pictures because we're in lockdown. I just take some recently. Yeah, I try whatever game I hear is fun. I mean, do you watch? Tell me what's wrong in your life. Tell me about Sarah. So anyway, you said pics. Yeah, I rarely take them. And you for Sarah, any nicknames? Have you watched me for long? You just wanted to talk. When the girl's love of your life, you're not the love of her. I don't know. Give me a pic or something. Next time I take pics, like I said, rarely take them unless you're in a good mood. I won't make you feel like shit until you date me. Apparently, he's saying this to a 15-year-old girl. I was gonna upstage you with a random selfie. Man, that flash really make me look bad. All my skin lines. Oh no, I don't mind. Don't worry. Is this some money scheme thing? Sorry, my mind is way past that. I'm like 3 topics ahead because you're so slow. Why do you hate pics? You don't like how you look. Girl, I can tell you're a pretty girl. I can tell when a pretty girl doesn't think she's pretty. I locked into like instantly right. I'm being serious, not just trying to get a pic. It helps if you take a pic and show me, and I'll tell you how pretty you are. You go just like that. So he sends her a picture. I've seen girls without makeup. I know what they look like. I'm 30. I'm self-conscious and stuff. It's just me, nobody else. I won't say anything at all. All right. Tell me you're pretty. This isn't like me asking for sexual pics or anything. Just send me a selfie. You just gotta force yourself to do it, and you just gotta sort of go through that determination. She's 15 years old. Okay, so obviously he was talking about dating her, asking for pictures. This is confirmed. And again, Sarah, 15 years old. I'm sorry to show the handle and stuff. It's already public. Okay, and then let's go to another victim, Vicky, who I just have to find real quick. Sorry, there's just so much. So give me a second. So this is Vicky tweeted July 17, 2020, which was again before I posted the video standing with victims, which was July 21st. So just a rough timeline of events. Sorry, I keep losing it. I have nothing to hide. I just have like 50 pictures. I'm just going through them to show everything. And yeah, this is again just not scripted or anything, just going through every single one of the victims. My experience with Hashinshin when I was 17 years old, trigger warning, pedophilia and grooming. I made this to prove he engaged in inappropriate conversation with girls under the legal age of 18. I very clearly say that I was 17 years old. Normal conversation should not include I'll follow you if you think I'm hot and dreamy. And then she shares Caltus' story again. So it's victims supporting other victims, which is the best thing that you can do, and what the whole community and everyone watching this video should always do, especially when there's proven evidence and there's so many allegations and there's so much just out there. But let's just go through Vicky. Hi, I'm Vicky. I don't really have a voice on this platform. With the recent allegation of Hashinshin, it brought up a shit ton of repressed memories I had with him. Through our conversations, we're sure I was 17 and sorry making me a public figure for the first time. I'm really scared to post this. My birthday is February 2nd, 2000. These messages were exchanged in 2017. I had only recently turned 17. They are real, they are raw, and it's terrifying, but this man is still out in our community. I encourage those with similar stories, even those with stories unrelated to Hashinshin, to come forward when you're ready. It seems scary in the moment, but I promise you it's so freeing. I'm so proud of you. And then she shows video proof. So again, like Caltus, she went through every single screenshot and the log. Here's proof of the Discord, which Hashinshin deleted this account, trying to cover his tracks and the evidence. But this is like just an excerpt of their conversations. And then it's corroborating that Caltus had the same deleted account on Discord. You look here, deleted user, and it matches up. And then here's their conversations. How old are you, Vicky? 17. Oh, you're young. You have hella piercings for 17. Miss Young, I could be your big brother. Am I against my piercings? Taking pictures. Are you trying to say you find me attractive? Okay, so Vicky's account is verified, proven. There's video evidence. So that is another victim that has spoken out, and to this day is being swept under the rug and pushed down with these false narratives and victim blaming and trying to create confusion that I'm out to get Hashinshin and harnessing his hundreds of thousands of people on the victims and myself. It's the most insane thing in the world. And so we go to Kai. I'm not sure exactly how I pronounced that, but this was someone that was pretending to be a 15-year-old girl who was catfishing Hashinshin, but Hashinshin fully believed that she was a 15-year-old girl, and there's a ton of evidence to support this. And he will claim that he was being blackmailed and that he was getting catfished and all this stuff, but the thing he doesn't realize is he's literally admitting to engaging in sexual inappropriate conversations with a girl who is under the age of 18, who is 15 years old, that he should not be having. And his defense against that is basically that she was not actually 15. Well, that does not actually hold up. That actually confirms, and he's confirmed this many times, that confirms that he did do these things, and there's more than enough overwhelming proof about it. But just because you have an intent to commit a crime and you do not actually commit a crime does not make you innocent. That's why the whole Catch a Predator show existed, and people spoke to girls that they believed were underage. They went to their house to meet them, and turns out they weren't, but you're still going to get, charged for the attempt to commit a crime, which is what he did. Just because there was no actual underage victim in this one specific case does not mean that this was not still something they should be never doing. That's still him talking to an underage girl in a sexual manner, and it does not discount every single other victim that we've already proven through, and we're going to go through the rest. So that holds absolutely no water, and we're just gonna go through that. And so this is pics with Maya Kaltis, the first victim. Enjoy your bath, nice leg stay. We didn't see that cute Maya butt. Why? You can't see that? What? I saw it yesterday. No, yeah, you showed me. You said you were going to be less shy. I'm too shy. So this already confirms that Maya and Hashinshin exchanged pictures, and that he received a picture of her butt, which is, again, that is not, she's a 15-year-old girl. Nude or not, it doesn't matter. What? You showed me yesterday, Maya. Don't you remember? Not much. Well, why not show me a little more than that? So he's trying to solicit as much as he can. In his view, he's asking for her butt, and he's asking her to show more. So he's trying to get child pornography from a 15-year-old girl. I'm not a perv. I'm helping you with shyness. I thought you trusted me. You can be shy for 23 hours a day, but for 1 hour a day, you're not shy with me. This is with Kaltis. This is another piece of evidence. He said, write my name on your breast and show me a gif of it. Okay, this is with Kai. So I don't really know if I want to send, and this is the girl, this is the person that he believed was a 15-year-old girl. I don't really know if I want to send it. Send me something sexy now. Okay, what are you doing, Kai? I'm still trying to improve your mental. I'm not just here to fuck you. That's just a nice size effect. And these messages were all verified. Okay, I'll get back to this in a second. Really nice in your Twitter post, by the way. Thank you. And you look cute. Little young, but you're all right. This is the girl that he believes is 15 years old. 15, 4 weeks. This is a screenshot from another anonymous source that so basically just, hi, I want to do drugs and E-Day. I'm 12, living the 12-year life. Poodle, follow me back, Poodle. Damn, finally. I cannot confirm or deny if this is verified, but I was sent this. And this is a message with Kai was a meh dick pic, pretty bad. So he's confirming that he sent this person pictures of his cock, which is absolutely sending a minor child pornography. So he's still committing a crime, even if he was being catfished in this case. And then here is a video excerpt. I just have to find it. There's just so much here. Give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. This is a voice call with the person that he believed was a 15-year-old girl. So let's just listen to this.
I'll call you later if you're free.
Okay.
Okay. It was really nice talking to you, like actually talking to you.
Okay, and I'll make sure to bully you.
I'll make sure to send you some things.
Good.
Okay, goodbye.
Before your mom gets home?
Definitely. Soon.
Okay. No, before your mom gets home, you're gonna show me something.
Okay, I'll try my best.
Good girl.
Okay, thank you.
Go do it right now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Do you really think I'm pretty?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much? Like, out of 10?
You're like a 9.
Oh, wow, that's high.
Mm-hmm. Got a nice waist, nice hips, nice hair, nice boobs, nice ass.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, this is a girl that he was talking to that he was fully under the impression that she was 15 years old, complimenting her entire body, her boobs, her ass, all this stuff. And he's sent her, you know, sexual pictures of his own as well. This is, no matter what story he makes about anything, this is he is fully under impression this is a 15-year-old girl that he's talking to like this. And then it goes through more of their conversations, their Discord log, all this stuff. Okay, so I'm going to put an X here because this is absolutely proven. There's plenty more evidence out there. I cannot go through every single piece, every picture, and read every single one because this video would take hours, but it's all out there. If anyone would like to verify the facts, again, this is a wide open book. This is all just the truth. If any journalists, the FBI, police, anyone would like to have these information given to them or any, you know, it's all out there. I am available and I can help forward you to any victims that, you know, the law enforcement would like to talk to. So we've proven the Kai case, no matter what he says, this is still absolutely fucked up. And he still believed he was talking all these sexual things with a 15-year-old girl. So let's go to Mayuki. And this was gone over in this document that was made by Dai, who he has created a narrative about how all these people are out to get him, but these people are simply trying to show that he's a predator in our community, has been for years, from back in the day, and is still has a platform, is still gaslighting and manipulating hundreds of thousands of people to believe that he is completely innocent, that he is a victim in all this, that his Twitch was banned unjustly, that his life was ruined because all these people made up all these lies about him, when literally the truth is he's actually a predator. There's 10 plus victims, plenty that are anonymous, plenty that have not come forward, and plenty that have come forward that have their stories overshadowed by his lies and delusions, attacking anyone that speaks up, attacking myself, creating a fake narrative because he knows that he can just get away with it by lying consistently on his channel for the last year and deluding hundreds of thousands of people. But you know, it's just, that's just what it is. So this is Mayuki. 2 years ago, Mayuki and a couple other girls on Twitter made a Google Doc exposing all the predatory actions Hashinshin had done to them. The people who were on leaked Twitter 2 years ago can personally confirm this happened. It became a meme of the shit he had said for quite a while. The issue lies wherein Mayuki and others have pretty much completely disappeared from Twitter, and I have no personal way to contact them or to help revalidate. But these are verified screenshots that actually were posted at the time, and now the person is not on Twitter anymore, but these happen. So he's talking to Mayuki, who is 16 years old. He said, "Law, you're adorable. So you shower, got nice clothes. What's next? Just want to keep me company till I sleep." Okay, so what we're normally doing right now, assuming I didn't kidnap you. If you watch my stream, you know I'd be pretty forgiving. Should I be mad at you? Want me to yell at you? Don't yell at me. We want to give you a stern fatherly glare. I'm deeply, sincerely sorry for deleting you. I hope you forgive me. This is what Mayuki said. I'm a little afraid you'll show our locks to other people now. Pats her in the head, good little girl. You're happy today, huh? In a good mood. Why is that? I'd have to see it. I wore a green shirt if that's positive. This girl, where you been? Stop being AFK. I'm trying to get a peek at your shirt. I'm in different clothes now, though. I showered. Better have been a great shower. And you'll be my cheerleader. Perfect. Better get that mini skirt. Then it's mini skirt time. However, seen a pic of you? I don't think so. He's been trying to get pictures of her this whole time. It never came up. Well, you should fix that. Are you really 14? Oh, I'm sorry. These are compiled. Okay, this is Mayuki and her friends. So it's not just one person. It's the experiences of some different girls that are talking to him. He's, are you really 14? And then he's talking to Banana Lemon. So you've showered, got nice clothes. What's next? Want to keep me company, I guess, till I sleep anyway. Tell me something fun and cute, something about yourself. And then this is Hashinshin talking to Mayuki this time. Sorry, there's literally thousands of pieces of evidence and all these different accounts and victim stories, trying to keep them all clarified for you guys as best as I can in this video. So this is Mayuki talking to Hashinshin. She's saying we're best friends in chat. Missy, you're 16, you're gonna get me in trouble. It's okay. Why are you still awake? Don't you have school in the morning? Why are you trying to be my little sister? Being my little sister could get weird. I've seen enough anime to know how that goes. First of all, my little sister, then bam, you walk in on me in the shower. Okay, Mayuki, I need to fill you in. Incest is a thing in anime and something of a meme. Oni-chan Big Brother. I get a feeling you knew about this and only call me brother in private. I'll let you call me brother if you admit you're a little attracted to it. No, it's not a fetish. You're sure? I wouldn't mind if it was. Okay, fine, you can call me brother. Talking to a 16-year-old girl about his fetishes and sexualizing her. Just keep it private. Don't want people to see your fetish little sister. I'm a bit afraid to show our logs to other people now. I'm mostly just a perv. Don't message me while I'm streaming, girl. And all of this is verified. All this happened. None of this is Photoshopped. No matter what he says, no matter what lies he tells, all these victims' accounts are true. Hey, jailbait. Hi. You shower got nice clothes. Okay, so this is Mayuki and potentially some of her other friends. That is verified. And Rina is a girl that actually recently spoke up about her experience with Hashinshin, and she messaged me about it, but I'm gonna give her the privacy. Actually, I bet I can just look at my mentions and see people harassing her, because I saw people doing that earlier. For the last few days, since she spoke up. So I'm just looking for her Twitter. These are just all like people from Hashinshin's Twitter and YouTube coming to blame and spread his lies and delusions. Give me 1 second. Oh, I just remembered I retweeted it. Sorry. I didn't have it like saved up. Oh, so this is she tweeted this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember my age when I had contact with him. I think I was 15 or younger. We had Sky messages and they were super creepy, but I knew none the better at that age. 26 now, so he'd be 20 back then. I might still have the combo. So her memory of this is not the best, but she did provide proof that she had him added on Skype and that they had talked before. She said she was 16 or 17. This is from her. That is verified. Victoria, I actually do not have her post or coming out about it. I'm not sure if it was deleted, but she was a girl from Spain that spoke up about this last year. She sent, sexual pictures to Hashinshin, and they had this kind of, relationship for a little bit. So that was also verified, even though I do not have a picture of it right here. Hopefully through the pattern, through all the other evidence, through all this stuff, you guys can give some credibility to these victims that have been brave enough to speak up, despite how scary it is, despite the death threats and horrible things that people from his community and the manipulate people and on YouTube have been saying to these girls. Hopefully you guys can understand how hard it is to speak up about this kind of stuff in the first place, how brave these girls are, and how much we all need to support them back then, now, and in the future, from not just this one predator, but any predators in the future that think that they can take advantage of the young girls in our community, or young boys even. It's absolutely completely messed up, and I've been going through all this evidence with you guys just to show how insane this is. There's also another girl that has asked to remain anonymous, that of course respecting her wishes, but I believe one of these pictures here, I have her account of it as well. Give me 1 sec. Oh, this is also him admitting. This is a verified DM. Okay, I did Ali. I showed my dick. This is a conversation with his ex. No matter what he says about his ex, this is still something that he said to her. So keep that in mind. I did Ali. I showed my dick to a minor once, but it was not exactly fair. She didn't tell me she was 15, so partial admittance of guilt. And she says she did, but I don't believe she did. I was 21 and kind of didn't come to, underage girls would message you like that. I wasn't even straight at the time. Just some girl from League was flirting with me. I don't know. I could go on, but you'll end my career. It's not shit I'm proud of. Give me 1 second. I think I have her picture somewhere. Sorry, this video is pretty long and all over the place, but I tried to streamline it as much as I could. Give me 1 second. Okay, I found the picture. Okay, so this is from another victim, and she just reached out to me. She asked to stay anonymous. She said, "I'm so sorry for what you've experienced. I can't imagine, but thank you for sharing. And hopefully the crew doesn't go after anyone else. I already know he has, but he keeps under wraps now, so he's really careful. Believe it or not, he isn't stupid. He preys on girls outside his country because it's harder for him to get into trouble. Me, censor a name. Caltus, Swedish, censor another name. Spain. It's a pattern for him. Let's also not forget he literally blamed a gaslight for DM underage girls, which I'll get into in a sec. And this is the girl that asked to remain anonymous. She was 17 at the time. She's saying Snapchat is the app of choice. I cannot say Hashinshin hasn't faced one repercussion because he simply finds some young looking, if not some young girl. And straight off the bat, this dude establishes that he is to only refer to as sir or I guess master. I was a bit taken aback because I really just wanted to chat with a streamer I watch sometimes, but it turned into a sexual thing for him very quick. He never asked my age, but he knew it from interacting with the tweet. He brought it up several times on Snapchat to make me seem uneducated or just the site isn't correct. He definitely demanded nude photos. I was definitely shamelessly naive, and I sent over a few no face, still exposing on tattoos, lewd type things. He would belittle me if I didn't send exactly what he wanted. He saved everything, and I screenshotted something funny he said once, and since then he was very careful on me. He never received nude full-on photos from me. I'm not sure if dude was down way bad, but he would attempt to be nice, record with me until I spoke to him again. The type of messages I had with him on Twitter can reflect a little bit of his attitude towards me on Snapchat. Bar asked for pictures and all this sort of shit. Honestly, I prefer my name not out there, but I have nothing to lose if it can help anything anyone is doing legally. I know how gross he is, and it sucks. So this is from a girl who was 17, exchanged not full-on nudes, but close to it. Very sexual conversations. That girl chose to remain anonymous, so obviously respecting that. And point 9 is just that there are a ton of girls that have either not posted their accounts publicly because it's incredibly hard, either don't even know that this conversation has ever come up because they're not on league Twitter, they don't have Twitter, they're not following the drama, which, you know, there's plenty of girls that I've heard from multiple sources have been sexualized by Hashinshin when they were underage and do not want to go through the trauma of reliving that or talking about it or making, you know, a public statement about it, which is completely fine. But if you look at all these accounts that have been proven, that I've went through every single one of them and verified and went through videos and all these girls speaking up about this one man who has been a predator to these underage girls for years and years and years. And then you look at how he has been reacting on Twitter, trying to create the Voyboy Hashinshin drama, Voyboy's lies and gaslighting exposed, getting massively celebrated by his YouTube channel, thousands of comments across his videos, a response to Voyboy. There's so many videos that I don't even have linked here. It just absolutely disgusts me. He's been spinning his narrative, telling these lies. Voyboy Hashinshin drama, Voyboy's lies and gaslighting exposed. Voyboy once again attacking me publicly, pretending to be the judge of all matters, getting celebrated, and he's actually successfully manipulated the YouTube community like hardcore, because this is only to show that it's not just his viewers, it's a massive amount of people. Pansar Dragon did a video, Hashinshin drama caught on Twitter again, everything you need to know so far, basically going through the recent conversations, like Twitter things. He's not going through like all these victims that I'm talking about. He literally just looked at the tweets that were posted on July 7th, and if you look at the 1,000+ comments, you know, it's just Voyboy just mad because FBI outranks diamonds like him. Voyboy seemed like kind of a fight, but he is fine. Voyboy's manipulating to being a hero outside solo queue. Hasn't Voy twisted and manipulated for distance before in the past. Voyboy seems like a prick. I don't care that there's thousands of people sending me threats and all this stuff, calling it all sketchy. Voyboy seems like a big instigator, no info. He just spews shit. Soyboy fans, we're just jealous of Hashinshin's fame. Doesn't want him back on Twitch. Like, it's I don't even want to get into it because it's so insane. And then if you look at this this random kid made a video, it has 3,000 views, but if you look at all the comments, it's just people going over and over how correct Hashinshin is, how much of a victim he is, and all this, when there's literally 10+ victims that have spoken out against him publicly, privately, with proof. all myself and anyone who's spoken out about this publicly has done is try to give those victims a platform and credibility, because their stories were getting shut down and the community was being gaslighted and manipulated. When I asked people to stand up for victims last year, July 21st, I wasn't doing it for anything but giving Countess, Sarah, Vicky, Mayuki, her friends, Rena, Victoria, and all the other girls that haven't been named a voice, a platform, someone that is there to share their story and make sure people know the truth, and to protect other girls from going through a similar experience with Hashinshin, who has been proven to be a predator and did all these things, and other people like him in the community, because there are some, and you guys know who you are if you're watching this video. People need to call these people out, not tolerate this, protect our underage girls. Like, I'm not preaching here. It's just it's the goddamn facts, man. Like, there is so much evidence out here. A year later, just because he claims that he was cleared by the FBI, just because he talks about his ex and the fact that some girls asked him for money and blackmailed him, just because a girl came to me in January this year and said she was 15 years old and said that he took advantage of her, and I tried to help her, and just because I tried to see his side of the story, I never went public about it. He completely manipulated and lied about the narrative, which I can also quickly show that too. I'm pretty sure I have pictures of that here. Give me one sec. Okay, this is from January. I think I might have already showed this, but this is him talking about this publicly. I told the girl to go to the police, to talk to her parents, and he said he's gonna sue me on Twitter. This is a very legal one, and I messaged him like, "Are you like what? Like, I have literally nothing to hide with this guy. He's completely full of shit. Like, he just consistently like gaslights and manipulates the narrative to fit his agenda." And he said, "Honestly, I think I'm finally going to a lawyer about this. My dude, that's my warning. But this is well in the territory of blackmail and defamation." I said, "So let me understand. You're continuing to lie about me publicly and threatening to sue me because a 15-year-old girl came to me asking for help, and I probably tried to make sure she was okay. Asked her to talk to her parents or someone she can trust, and to speak to the authorities if she wanted to and was comfortable doing so I could conduct a proper investigation of the facts." And he just makes up more lies, saying I was in on it with her, which this is what he made an entire video today, which I woke up to all these threats, all these people disrespecting the victims, insulting them, insulting me, continuing to spread these lies. Like, it is just insane. Like, I literally argued with this guy for hours, man. I argued with him for hours. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. I asked for her side of a story. I asked for his side of the story. And in the end, I said, yes, there's a lot of sketchy stuff going here. For this girl in January, I believe you. Like, it seems like she was trying to get money from you. It didn't work. And then she came to me and I believed her. And I asked you, I told her to report it. So if there was valid proof that the authorities would look into it. And he just argues into me, trying to get me to apologize for something that I've never told a lie. I've never said anything that I regret about any of this. Everything is 100% the truth, whereas he's constantly manipulated, gaslighted, changed the story, changed the narrative from the beginning. And he even tried to justify all this. Like, I'm just scrolling through the DMs because I don't care. I have nothing to hide. I've went through all the evidence, all the proof, all the victim stories. I'm just trying to find sorry. I asked him if what does he want to do? Sue me? Go to court? Like, I literally wish he would try to sue me, because I will show up there with all the evidence, all the victims' testimonials. It will all come out in discovery. Hashinshin, you are so full of shit, man. Like, all these victims have spoken out against you. You've successfully gaslighted hundreds of thousands of people through your consistent lies and videos and slander about the victims and myself on YouTube. But just because you've manipulated these people doesn't mean that you're in the right. He's literally delusioned himself, or he's, continuing to manipulate all these people, that he didn't go after all these underage victims, that he wasn't a predator, that there's not all this proof against him. I think I've been talking for an hour straight, going through all his videos. If you've watched this far, then, thanks for looking at the evidence and the truth. Another thing is that he actually admitted to all of this stuff before, which is partially another point. Even if he didn't admit any of this stuff, the victims speak for themselves. But he posted this July 21st, I believe, last year. This is not a pity party. I want everyone to understand this is not a pity party. It's prime for the benefit of myself. The anxiety and stress from the attacks put me in a dangerous place. With that said, I will admit take responsibility for the two most recent accusations. Both happened, both are real. Okay, I want everyone to understand both these happened and are real. Can we please all look at what I've just said? Because I've said it before, and for some people, reason I deny it. I'm sorry, right? How many times do I have to say I'm sorry? I keep saying it everyone says I haven't said it. All I have to say is it wasn't grooming. At no point I tried to advance the relationship. At no point did I try to express interest in nudes, which we've obviously seen disproven in all these evidences. It was extremely damaging, gross. So he's just spinning his own narrative. He admitted to it, and he posted this other thing on July 17th. So this came before this one, and sorry, it's a little hard to read. You can zoom in. I'm always sad. I'm always lonely, sad and lonely. I miss having my best friend. I wasn't sad and lonely when I had her. I'm not trying to make guilt, or I am. I don't know. I can't disprove it anyway. That means I did it, I guess. Did I? I don't know. At either rate, I can't say I didn't. That Vicky thing is such horseshit. I groomed her in a day. I didn't. We all know that. That one girl, though, that story seems plausible. I can't disprove that. At least I don't think I can now, at any rate. Man, it made me hate myself. All this pity party, everything he's ever posted about this has been manipulation, lies, gaslighting. He talked about how he had a gas leak. He talked about how he had a gas leak from like 2012 to 2018, something like ridiculous like that. And that's why he was just creating plausible deniability for all these conversations he had with underage girls. Like, we've literally gone through every single one of these victim stories. Even if he goes and says, oh, this one picture, that's not true. Well, what about the other hundreds of damning pieces of evidence, the audio calls, the evidence, the girls speaking up against him? Just because he creates a loud storm trying to manipulate people to think that he is the victim doesn't mean that he is correct. Just because he says that he's cleared by the FBI doesn't mean that this is true. All these victim stories are true. Everything that's happened to this fact is true. Everything I've spoken about this situation from the beginning has been true. If you don't believe it, that's on you, and that's on you disrespecting the victims and all their experiences and anyone else who has been taking advantage of these predators. And believe me, it can fuck up your life and your mental health and everything for the rest of your life. And if you haven't been there, you literally do not understand, and you should not speak about this and disrespect the victims and attack them and assault them and harass them and anyone that tries to support them. I'm going to say it once, and I'm going to say it again, and this is the last time. Please continue to stand up with the victims of these predators. Shun them from our online communities. Unequivocally stand up against it and shut this down. Stop feeding into these delusions and lies and disrespecting every single victim that has come forward and the many that haven't yet. Please start protecting these victims. Stand up against this absolute bullshit. If you were manipulated or gullible or bought into lies in the past, it's okay. It happens. But please, when you see all the evidence, when you see all the truth, just understand that this is all real. That none of this is manipulated. No one is out to get him. It's just 10 plus girls speaking about their experiences when they were underage and being pursued, sexualized, and in some cases groomed by a 28, 30-year-old, 25, 28, 30-year-old man, whatever his age is at the time of whatever each conversation. He is not innocent. He was not cleared by the FBI. He's not. It doesn't mean that none of these things happen. Even if you give him full benefit of the doubt and you believe everything he said, doesn't disprove any of these accounts. So please share this with anyone that continues to support this. Share this in the community. Please believe the victims and their experiences, and let's just do the right thing here and stop feeding into these lies and stop the victims getting harassed and all this insane stuff. This has taken almost an hour. I don't know how many people that have already been brainwashed will go through all of this, and it doesn't really matter what he says. He's going to basically try to create this drama storm, Voyboy versus Hashinshin, when it has nothing to do with that. It's the predator and his victims. I have no fear in anything I've said. I would love to go to court. I would love to be contacted by the FBI. I would love to, work with law enforcement, help people, any news agencies I would like to cover this, any websites to share the victim stories and unequivocally shut down this person who has been using his platform to weaponize and harass victims for the past year and create this narrative that he is an innocent man. And this recent video he posted trying to continue to manipulate the story. Everything in this video has been 100% true. Thanks for listening, and get these predators out of our community. Stand up for the victims. I've said it over and over again.